and shift focus and get you another round of breaking update. What we are learning that Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh will be interacting with the INSV Tarini crew. Two women sailors who have circumvented the globe on a small ship, and the Raksha Mantri, who will be in Goa this afternoon on a two-day visit, he will be interacting with the Indian Navy personnel on board INS Vikrant as well. In fact, the Indian Navy, which is preparing a grand welcome in Goa for the crew of Navika Sagar Parikrama 2, following the successful completion of a historic circumnavigation mission abroad, when it comes to the Indian naval sailing vessel, which is INSV Tarini, and the crew, which is Lieutenant Commander Rupa and Lieutenant Commander Dilna K, will be touching the Indian coastline, marking the end of an 8-month-old sea voyage across the globe. All right, as Rishabh is getting connected with us, this is a historic milestone as far as the crew members are also concerned, the women who have been leading this mission, and Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh is expected also to meet when it comes to the Navy personnel, as he will be on a visit to Goa for 2 days, as India's naval might is also on display. Well, Rishabh, good morning. It is being said that Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh on his visit to Goa will also be interacting with the INSV Tarini crew members. They have made India proud.
Well, definitely. See, Indian Naval Services, India's Navy has proven its prowess in, the wartime superiority, even without, firing a single rocket or a single ammunition. The way India's posturing during Operation Sindoor was, and the way India's operational preparedness was shown during Operation Sindoor, that ensured that the Pakistani Naval Services do not even leave their harbor. They knew that every asset, every platform of Pakistan Navy was identified, was accounted for, and were locked by the targets. And if they would have come in high seas, they would have been hit. And that is something that was very clear. Many within the naval services say that because India decided to restrain its attack on Pakistan, and only Air Force and Army were asked to go ahead and hit, Indian Navy could not go ahead and hit.
Yes.
But if the need be, the Indian Navy was ready for Operation Sindoor, and they could have hit Pakistan whenever, wherever it was required. But
also, Rishabh, because what we are pointing out, of course, the Indians' naval might is also on display, but we are also talking about exactly when it comes to sailing over 23,400 nautical miles to the brink of history. We are talking about the two women officers on board the INSV Tarini that is now approaching Goa on the Goa coastline. And also when we speak on the completion of the voyage, when it comes to the two sailors, which is Lieutenant Commander Rupa and Lieutenant Commander Dilna, will also be the first from India to circumnavigate the globe on board a sailing vessel, double-handed mode as well. So, Rishabh, it is being said that this flag-in ceremony for the expedition that is scheduled at the Mormugao Port Trust, where Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh is also expected to be present.
Well, definitely, the Musgao, the INS Tarini that we are talking about, a voyage that will go down in history, a voyage that will be remembered for years to come. And the way INS Tarini has done this voyage, it also showcases the long-term, readiness of Indian Navy, or the way Indian Navy can be in waters for long time if the need be. The two women officers that we are talking about, they will be felicitated by Rajnath Singh, the defense minister. The flagging of ceremony will also happen in Goa. Apart from that, this also sends a very clear message. The political will is with the military will, and that is something that is very, very important, and that was on display throughout May that we have seen. But also, the way Indian Navy has proved its mettle in maritime superiority is something that is very, very important. It's not just INS Tarini, but we have seen in various exercises. There was a time when, after nuclear tests in 1998, India was isolated. When IC-814 happened, it was difficult for India to garner support from Gulf countries, or for that matter, United States or other countries as well. But in last 7 to 8 years, or for that matter, 1.5 decade, we have seen the exercises that have taken place. We are exercising jointly with Thailand, with Australia.
Well,
with
India's
United
resolve
States.
and demonstration of how decades of indigenous naval development has transformed our nation's debility. Also, when it comes to deter to the enemy and respond to those threats, this is India's naval might that is on display, as Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh is also expected to interact with the personnel as far as his visit to Goa is concerned. Rishabh, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in. In the meantime,